Chag Sameach, everybody, and welcome. You know, during the pandemic, Simchat Torah was really the most difficult holiday of them all. I mean, everything else, we kind of, the Seder even, you can do it. You can eat at home and we can tell you what to do. But Simchat Torah, I'm like, what are we going to do? So we did the best we could. One year, I think, we were by ourselves in here, and we
That was the year of the waving hakafah.
The waving hakafah, right? I went around waving at everybody. And then we did Israeli dancing one evening with all the music ensemble doing that. And so that was fun for us. I hope it was fun for you watching it from home. Aviva was great as our Israeli dance teacher. She has many talents. And but today, I think we are going to be able to do the essential part, I think, of celebrating Simchat Torah, which is that all of you will get a chance to carry a Torah scroll on the Hakafah. We're going to do the Hakafah in this area here. So please don't be shy. You don't have to carry it for very long, but everybody gets to carry the Torah on this holiday. And everybody here will get an aliyah. We're going to do it as a group, but everybody will get an aliyah on the, I remember living in Israel that they actually, some of the synagogues bring a bima outside, and they have scroll out in the streets.
Oh, wow.
And people come up and everybody gets an aliyah. They're very short, but everybody gets an aliyah, like really, what we say mamash in Hebrew, real aliyah. Everybody gets one, which I always thought it was fun.
That sounds like a long time.
They close the streets and everybody comes out and you get an aliyah on Simchat Torah. Those kinds of things most likely only in Israel. So if you ever have a chance to be in Israel for Simchat Torah, just step out of your apartment or hotel and you'll get an aliyah down the street, in the street. But we're gonna stay inside here. We're not going to the parking lot. I'm Rabbi Javier Carapan, and I am joined this evening by Leslie Zucker and our musicians and our technical team. A big thank you to our BOW committee for bringing us beyond our walls. We always need help with that. If you are technically inclined, you can join us. If you are joining us on Facebook Live, prayer pages and helpful links will be found in the comments. If you're joining us on our virtual platform, the Sanctuary, Virtual Sanctuary, you can find all the information just about the player. If you are on Facebook Live or the Virtual Sanctuary, you can say hello by typing Chag Sameach and tell us where you're watching us from. And if you have any issues with the streaming, we have a technical assistant line that is 913-303-1134. You can text or call that number, and one of our docents will get back to you as soon as possible. For us here in person, reminder that we're calling the numbers in the brackets. And finally, we ask that you take a moment to silence all your electronic devices. Again, welcome to our celebration. We welcome this Yom Tov, Simchat Torah, and Shemini Atzeret together on page 384. So we light the candles.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Yom Tov.
We continue together on page 385. I'm sorry? Did I say something wrong? I'm sorry. We okay? Oh, I'm sorry. So yeah, make sure you have, does everybody, let's stop for make sure that everybody have looked at it. It says holidays. weekdays and festivals, or the very thick one that has everything in it?
Okay, so if you have the thick book, that means your page numbers will not be in brackets. You just go in order and find the actual page number. If you have a skinny book, we're using the numbers in brackets.
Okay.
So 385 in the brackets if you have a skinny book, no brackets if you have a beefy book.
All right, we got it. Thank you. So let's try to find 385. O source of light and truth, creator of the eternal law of goodness, help us to find knowledge by which to live. Lead us to take the words we shall speak into our hearts and our lives. We continue on page 389, towards the bottom of the page. May our eyes sparkle with the light of Torah, and our ears hear the music of its words. May the space between each letter of the scrolls bring warmth and comfort to our soul. May the syllables draw holiness for our heart, and may this holiness be gentle and soothing to us and to all creatures. We continue with Baruch Hu. It's on page 394. If you're able, please rise.
Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach HaMevorach Leolam Va'ed. HaMevorach HaMevorach Leolam Va'ed.
We continue on page 397. Hafach ba vehafach ba bechola va. Turn Torah and keep turning it, for everything can be found in it. Keep your eyes attached to it. Spend your lifetime in the study. Never budge from it, for there is no better way of life than this. Continue on page 399 towards the bottom of the page. Source of life, every year you plant within us new tree of life. May it be your will that this year our Torah blossoms with kindness and not cruelty, wisdom and not foolishness, awareness and not thoughtlessness. May you teach us a Torah of love that will nourish us in every season. Service continues on page 400.
Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Va'ed. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol lavavecha v'chol nafshecha u'v'chol me'odecha ve'hayu advarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavecha hayom al levavecha v'shirantam levanecha v'dibartam bam בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך וקשרתם לאות על ידיך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותי והייתם קדושים לעולכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אדוני אלוהיכם אמת.
Emet. Continue together on page 405 in the middle of the page. Doubting is but the forefront of faith, a faith in the infinite growth of an unbounded creation. A doubting age is one of restlessness and discontent with what is current. A doubt is an idea that is still alive. To doubt that the past has uncovered all things is to express faith that many things are still to be uncovered. To doubt that we have grown to our full stature and knowledge is to express faith that we may develop into beings of such power and dignity that we cannot as yet imagine what we shall be. Continue together on page 406.
מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נדר בקודש, נורא תהילות, אוסף אליך, אוסף אליך, מלכותך ובניך, בוקע ים לפני משה ומרים, זה לי אנו ואמרו, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד. מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נדר בקודש, נורא תהילות, אוסף אליך, אוסף אליך, אוסף אליך. Let there be love and understanding among us. Let peace and friendship be our shelter from life's storm. Let there be love and understanding among us. Let peace and friendship be our shelter from life's storms. Hashkivenu, Hashkivenu, Adonai Eloheinu, Hashkivenu, Leshalom, Lehamidenu, Shomreinu lechaim, Ufros aleinu, Zukat shlomecha, Hashkivenu, Adonai Eloheinu, Hashkivenu, Leshalom. Let there be love, let there be love, and understanding among us. Let peace standing among us. Let peace and friendship be our shelter from life's storms.
וידבר משה את מועדי אדוני אל בני ישראל. And Moses declared the appointed festivals of Adonai to the people of Israel.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu Elohei Avraham Elohei Yitzchak Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel Elohei Leah Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor Hanora El Elyon Gomel Chasadim Tovim Vekone HaKol Vezocher Chastevot Ve'imahot Umevi Gula Livnei Bneihem Lema'an Shemo Be'ahava Melech Ozer U'Moshia U'Magen Baruch atah Adonai Magen Avraham Be'ezerat Sarah Atah Gibor Le'olam Adonai Mechaye Metim Atah Rav Lehoshia Mori Tatal Mechalkel Chayim Bechesed Mechaye Metim Berachamim Rabim Somech Nofelim Verofech Cholim Umatir Asurim Umechaye Memunato Lishenei Afar Micha Mocha Bagevurot Umido Melach Melech Memit Umechaye Umatzmiach Yeshua V'ne'eman atah l'chayot metim Baruch atah Adonai Mechaye HaMetim.
We continue together. Remember those whose heart poured out to you like water, who trusted that the journey would lead to you. For Abraham and Sarah's faith do not withhold water. Remember the one chosen for her words. Please take some water. And remember the one whose blood was almost spilled like water. For Rebekah and Isaac's righteousness, grant water. Remember how Jacob crossed the river to wrestle in the waters of his conscience. Recall the sisters' tears, their waters of birth, their tents of peace. For Jacob, Rachel, and Leah filled the earth with needed water. Livracha velo liklala, lechaim velo lemavet, lesova velo lerazon. For blessing and not for curse, for life and not death, for abundance, not want. Ata kadosh, shimcha kadosh, ukedoshim bechol yom yalelucha sela. Baruch ata Adonai ha'el hakadosh. Continue silently through the end of the Amidah, which is on page 492. We gather on this festival evening. We offer a prayer for those in need of healing. Go around the sanctuary, see if you'd like to share any names, starting with our band here. Thank you. Thank you. Over here. This side. As we think of those in need of healing, on page 511, we join together in the Mi Sheberach prayer. May the one who blessed our ancestors bring blessings of strength, compassion, and healing to those of us who struggled with the oppression of addiction, emotional distress, and mental suffering. Surround them with loving kindness, grace, companionship, and peace.
Bless us in need of healing with refuah shelema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say,
So we need your help for this part of the service. We'd like to invite all of you to come and join us in the well here. And Nick, if you can come first. So Nick and I am going to take 2 Torah scrolls out. Yeah, stand up. Come over. And then we're going to bring them down here. We're not going to go down the aisles, and not that many people anywhere else but where you're sitting. So again, it's not mandatory for you to carry the Torah, but we just want to make a circle here, and whoever wants to do it gets a chance. And the rest can watch, use your hands, dance, or just watch. You don't have to do anything. It's just part of the celebration. All right. So one of the Torah scrolls is a little heavier than the other. So if you want to know which one is the lighter, I am going to carry the heavier for now, and Nick's going to carry the lighter, so that you know. So that it's not super heavy, but it may be a little heavier for some of you. I just want to make sure that you understand that. All right, we're ready, and our band is going to play music until we consider it finished. Whenever everybody has a chance, then we'll continue.
We'll just keep going until everybody gets a chance.
Yeah, and then you can go back to your seats, and then we'll do the next part. Then we'll read from the Torah. And we're going to read the beginning. We're going to read the end on one scroll and the beginning from the other. All in one big reading, basically. But we'll do it. All right, let's go.
Al Shlosha Devarim, Al Shlosha Devarim, Al Shlosha Devarim.
Devarim,
I want here in the middle, I just want a little opening. So maybe Rachel go to one side and Stu to there. Perfect. So now we have the two aliyot. So everybody on this side will do the blessing on the very end of the Torah, and everybody on this side will do the blessing at the beginning. All right, and we have two readers. We need to switch because I'm reading this side, you're reading the other.
Oh, this is weird.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, I move around. Oh, it's all right. It's alive. It's Torat Chaim, they call it. Torat Chaim.
We have things. Thank you. Well, not right now.
Now they are. I'm sorry. I apologize. There it goes. Well, but all the instructions I just gave you for the people who are watching, it's irrelevant. Now, those of you at home have to choose to whether you want to say it with the Bereshit, with the Dvarim crowd or with the Bereshit crowd. So you get to choose if you're feeling like you're ending something in your life or you're beginning something. It's the same, right? Because something ends and something begins, but it's however you feel it. So the Torah ends with, well, it's not a high note. I mean, Moses dies. What can I say? He eventually dies. It takes him 4 books to die, but he dies at the end. And so, and then at the very end, it says that these are all the great things that Moses did for the Jewish people in Egypt, and that there's never been another prophet like Moses. And that's basically the gist of it. But I always like that the last word of the Torah is the word Israel. That's the very last word. And then we'll talk about the beginning when we get there. All right. Is the Dvarim crowd ready to go? The Deuteronomy cheerleading assembly here ready? Okay. 1, 2, 3. Baruch hu et Adonai hamevorach. Baruch Adonai mevorach leolam va'ed. Baruch ata Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim venatan lanu et torato. Baruch ata Adonai noten haTorah. Amen. Amen. ויהושע בן נון מלא רוח חוכמה כי שמח משה את ידו עליו, וישמעו אליו בני ישראל, ויעשו כאשר ציווה אדוני את משה, ולא קם נביא עוד בישראל כמשה, אשר ידעו אדוני פנים אל פנים, לכל האותות והמופתים, אשר שלחו אדוני לעשות בארץ מצרים, לפרעה ולכל עבדיו ולכל ארצו, ולכל היד החזקה, ולכל המורא הגדול, אשר עשה משה לעיני כל ישראל. חזק חזק ונתחזק. One, two, three. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, אשר נתן לנו תורת אמת וחיי עולם נטע בתוכנו. ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה. אמן. Give me 1 minute here. Oh, you need to lead that side, and we are the congregation now.
Baruch hu et Adonai HaMevorach.
Baruch Adonai mevorach leolam va'ed.
Baruch Adonai HaMevorach le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim, ונתן לנו את תורתו. ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה.
Amen.
אמן. בראשית ברא אלוהים את השמיים ואת הארץ. I lost my place, I'm sorry. בארץ ויצאתוהו ובוהו וחושך על פני תהום, ורוח אלוהים מרחפת על פני המים. ויאמר אלוהים יהי אור, ויהי אור. וירא אלוהים את האור כי טוב, ויבדל אלוהים בין האור ובין החושך. ויקרא אלוהים לאור יום, ולחושך קרא לילה. ויהי ערב ויהי בוקר יום אחד. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, אשר נתן לנו תורה אמת וחיי עולם נטע בתוכנו. I'm sorry. ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה.
Amen. Yasher koach.
Going from melody to melody is complicated. Got it.
Can't remember what's next. All right. If you could hold on there for a minute, standing. I'll take care of this. You can go do your piece, because we need her to sing Vezot HaTorah on the next page.
had 3 more arms.
Hold on. There he goes.
Bezod HaTorah Asher Sa Moshe
Yeah, come here, Wendy.
Lifnei Bnei Israel Al Pi Adonai Beyad Moshe Yai lai 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 yai lai 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 yai lai 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 yai lai 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 yai lai 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 yai lai 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 yai lai 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 yai lai lai lai
Glad you all made it safely back to your seats, just in time for standing again for Aleinu L'Shabeach. We're almost there. Remember, every time you get Aleinu, you're almost to the end of a service. Page 586.
Aleinu l'shabeach l'Adon hakol, לתת גדולה ליוצא בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמענו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. ונאמר
והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד. ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני, אדוני אחד ושמו אחד. ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד.
As we prepare for our moment of remembrance, I invite you to turn to page 593. 593. In nature's ebb and flow, God's eternal law abides. When tears dim our vision or grief clouds our understanding, we often lose sight of God's eternal plan. Yet we know that growth and decay, life and death, all reveal a divine purpose. God, who is our support in the struggles of life, is also our hope in death. We have set God before us and shall not despair. In God's hands are the souls of all the living and the spirits of all flesh. Under God's protection we abide, and by God's love we are comforted. O life of our life, soul of our soul, cause your light to shine into our hearts and fill our spirits with abiding truths in you. As a congregation, As a congregation, we are observing the Shiva period for Carla Schaefer, aunt of Dave and Leslie Zucker, and Dorothea Polsky, mother and mother-in-law of Doug and Colleen Polsky. And the Shloshim period for Lisa Berman, niece of Elizabeth Applebaum and cousin of Jim Applebaum and Sharon Hoffman, Gloria Sherman, mother and mother-in-law of Janice and Steve Katz, Marcia Eisenberg, mother of Diana Hurst, Robert G. Shaw, husband of Jeannie Shaw, and Helen Frankel Bankcoulter, aunt of Floyd Frankel. And today we're observing the yahrzeit of Emery Taylor, father of Linda Katz. Zichronam livracha, may the memories be for a blessing. Kaddish Yatom, page 598. יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, בעלמה דברה חירותה וימליך מלכותה, בחייכון ובימיכון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל, בעגלה ובזמן קריב ואמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מברך ללם וללמי עלמיה, יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא, ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל, שמי דקודשה בריחו, לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, דא אמירם בלמה ואמרו אמן. יהי שלמה רבה מן שמיה, וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן.
עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל
It's time for some announcements.
This is a Viva song. The announcements are coming, they won't take too long. If you want to do some Jewish, you won't steer you wrong. This is a Viva song.
Chag Sameach. Thank you to everyone who made this service possible. Rabbi Katapon, Leslie Zucker, Jim Applebaum, Harris Deutsch, Larry Meyer, and Warren Sickle. Thank you to Dave, who enabled us to go beyond our walls, and he was able to join us when we were holding the Torahs, which was awesome. Also, thank you to Jess and Ronnie, who made our food truck dinner from Chef Aristo possible, with seating inside and outside and making all of us comfortable. A few quick announcements. Tomorrow morning, we will continue with our Simchat Torah celebrations with our Shmini Atzeret Simchat Torah service, including Yisker at B'nai Yehuda. So we will not be here. We will all be at B'nai Yehuda down the street at 10:30 a.m., and the service will also be live streamed on their Facebook page. So join us in person at B'nai Yehuda or online. And then on Tuesday, after the High Holy Days are officially done, we'll have song session with Leslie Tuesday at 7 p.m. right here in the sanctuary. And just two more quick reminders. Now that the High Holy Days are wrapping up, we would love to hear your feedback. So we launched our High Holy Day survey last week, And take a look, it's a quick Google form online to let us know what was the sweetest part about the High Holy Days and what could have been sweeter in Rosh Hashanah terms. So take a few moments to let us know. And our High Holy Day appeal is still going, so please take a moment and, if you feel so inclined, make a pledge to Beth Torah. With that, Chag Sameach, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you, Aviva. Our closing song, prayer, would like to join us. Please stand. I just want to go over the words because they're a little bit of a tongue twister, at least at the beginning. But the end, I think it's pretty easy. The first one, Israel, you all know. Vehorait, I think is fine. This is the piece that gets complicated. Vekudesha berichu chadhu. It means Israel, Torah, and God, but God is called, in this case, the Holy One, blessed be God, or blessed be He, if you go translating word by word. And those words are actually kind of in Hebrew, and half in Hebrew, half in Aramaic. I know that's why you're confused, right? The Aramaic is
They're
what
a
throws
lot
you
easier to
off.
look at than they are to sing with your mouth.
And then the rest is Torah, Ora, Hallelujah, means the Torah is light, Hallelujah. Please stand and join us.
We're going to start slow and then we'll do it
okay,
faster.
all
Make
right,
it
I
easier.
can do it. I think I can do it.
Israel ve'oraita ve'kudesha berichu chadu. Israel ve'oraita ve'kudesha berichu chadu. Torah ora, Torah ora, Hallelujah, Hallelujah. Torah ora, Torah ora, Hallelujah, Hallelujah. Torah ora, Torah ora, Hallelujah, Hallelujah. Torah ora, Torah.
They're doing great, I think.
Hallelujah. Israel ve'oraita ve'kudesha berichu chadu. Israel ve'oraita ve'kudesha berichu chadu. Torah ora, Torah ora, Hallelujah, Hallelujah. Torah ora, Torah ora, Hallelujah. Torah ora, Torah ora, Hallelujah, Hallelujah. Torah ora, Torah ora, Hallelujah.
Chag Sameach, everybody. Take care.